This video examines the cultural destruction, the collapse of governance, and the illegal detention of Artsakh's leaders, analyzing these actions under international law. The purpose is threefold: establishing genocidal intent through cultural destruction, demonstrating the unlawful dissolution of Artsakh's government, and showing the illegality of detaining and prosecuting Artsakh officials. The legal questions before the court are: did these actions violate international law? Do they demonstrate intent to eliminate Artsakh's identity? And are the detentions unlawful under international humanitarian law? Our analysis framework covers cultural destruction, institutional collapse, and targeted detention. The combined effect of these three pillars signals the elimination of a people's identity. Cultural destruction is defined by the erasure of heritage, site destruction, and linguistic suppression, systematically removing historical and cultural markers and dismantling native culture. Legal precedent from cases like Bosnia versus Serbia and Croatia versus Serbia recognizes cultural destruction as evidence of genocidal intent. Systematic cultural erasure acts as a primary indicator of intent to destroy a group's social existence. Evidence of cultural destruction includes religious desecration, cemetery desecration to dismantle ancestral ties, and epigraphic erasure, such as removing Armenian inscriptions from public markers. Ejecide is a key component of intent, involving the destruction of schools and archives. This eliminates cultural continuity and targets the future identity by assaulting educational foundations. Michael Cunningham's 2023 framework defines ejecide as the destruction of educational infrastructure, leading to institutional liquidation. This removes the means of higher learning to ensure long-term subjugation. The collapse of governance involves forced dissolution of institutions and removal of officials to decapitate political representation. Broken continuity ensures the permanent destruction of administrative records. Governance collapse matters because it attacks institutional identity and erodes the capacity for self-determination. The destruction of administrative frameworks also results in legal destabilization, violating UN Charter principles. Forced dissolution is a legal violation, breaching the right to self-government and international humanitarian law protections for civilian populations. It also violates norms of occupation law by altering a territory's existing framework. Artsakh's high-ranking leadership was detained after the military offensive and transferred to Baku. The detention process suffers from a lack of legal transparency and international oversight. Detained leaders hold protected status under the Geneva Conventions and are entitled to due process rights. They also possess immunity from prosecution based solely on their political identity. Violations in the detention process include detainees being denied access to independent counsel and proceedings being closed to international observers. Furthermore, charges are based primarily on political affiliation. Trials are instruments of erasure by criminalizing leadership, disrupting governance, and furthering cultural destruction. Targeting leaders effectively criminalizes the shared identity of the group. The combined effect of these actions is identity decapitation and societal unraveling, demonstrating a clear intent to eliminate Artsakh's distinct identity from the global landscape. This is a coordinated strategy targeting the past, present, and future of a people. These actions have international law implications, including violations of the Genocide Convention, the International Covenant on Civil and Political Rights, and the Geneva Convention. This amounts to a systemic breach of global treaties and humanitarian standards. The justification for sovereignty is based on the right to protection, under existential threat, and the remedial recognition doctrine. Preserving Artsakh's unique identity is vital for global heritage and local self-determination. The court is requested to grant three forms of relief: recognition of violations, granting Artsakh legal personality to engage in international proceedings, and protection of identity to safeguard cultural heritage and self-determination. In conclusion, to destroy a people's culture is to destroy the people themselves. This legal framework highlights the imperative for international intervention and recognition.